Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn what is the primary key and how one field of a table can be declared as primary key field. Also, we will see how to insert data in any table and what is the significance of duplicate data in a table. So here, as you can see that we have connected to the database called as employee. Then it did not have any table, that is by giving \d command it has given message that did not find any relations. Means till now we do not have any table in the database employee. Now we have created here the table called as employee_info with two fields, employee ID as integer and employee_name with data type varchar. And we have created the table successfully. As we give \d, we can find its name in the list of tables or relations. Now let us insert data in the table employee_info. The command to insert data in table is insert into table name values. So here our table name is employee_info and the two fields are emp_id, which is nothing but employee ID, and employee name. So our first record will have employee ID as 1001 and employee name as Sachin. As we press enter, it has given us the message that insert 0,1, means our data is successfully inserted. Now by using the up arrow key, same command we can find from history, and let us change the fields, that is next employee is with employee ID 1002 and employee name as, let us say, Neha, and press enter. So our second record is also inserted. How to test it whether the record is inserted successfully or not? We can give the command, that is select, then star means all fields from the table name, that is employee_info, and we can find that two records are inserted in the table. Let us insert two more records, that is, let us say employee ID as 1003 and the name of employee is Akshay. Press enter. Fourth name we will insert as the employee name as, let us say, Geeta, and employee identification number as 4. So till now we have 4 records in our table. Let us check it. So here are 4 records in table employee_info. Now what we do, we will try to insert one more record with the field as same employee ID. So employee ID, let us say that 1003, and the name of an employee is, let's say that Abhishek. And as we press enter, we can check that our data is successfully inserted. Actually, in real life, no two employees can have same employee ID. So this is possible because we have not put any restrictions or constraint while creating table. So what we do here, we will drop the table. The table is employee_info, and we will create the table again with one of the fields as primary key. So here we have dropped the table employee_info. Let us check it. Yes, no any table exists in the database. We will create that table again. We can find the same command by using the up arrow key, and what we do now, one of the fields we make it as primary key. So employee underscore ID is having data type integer and constraint as primary key, means EMP ID is primary key for the relation employee underscore info. What is the significance of primary key? Primary key is used to identify unique record from a table. One table can have at the most one primary key. Primary key can be composite primary key also. We will see example of composite primary key in one of the upcoming videos. So employee info is a table which has two fields, employee underscore ID with the primary key and employee name. After pressing enter, we can check that our table is created. So as we press \D, we can find the table is created. Now we will see what is the importance of primary key in the table. So here again insert data, that is insert into EMP info values 1001 and we will have the employee name. Let us insert 3 more records, that is Neha with employee ID as 1002, then let us say Geeta and employee ID as 1003 and Akshay with employee ID as 1004. Let us check how many records we have inserted till now by using the select command. So till now we have inserted 4 records. Now we will insert one more record with the employee ID as 1004 and the employee name as Mukta. Now this record should not get inserted in the table because already we have one record with employee ID as 1004 since it is a primary key, and under that primary key field no two records can have same value. Let us check it by pressing enter. Postgres has given us one message that error and duplicate key value violates unique constraint and the constraint name which is given by the system, means it already exists. On the next line you can see that. So here again let us check whether the record is inserted. So we will find that the record is not inserted by using the command select star. So that is the significance of primary key field. We can have one and only one record with the primary key value in a table. We cannot insert one more record with the same value which exists in the table already for the primary key field. So this is all about the primary key constraint, and in next video we will learn what is the significance of foreign key constraint. Thank you.